go from the youngest to the eldest. Who has the most experience traveling out of any of us? So can we have Lady Alma? Can we spotlight Lady
Dr.
Alma?
Richard, Lady Alma, come in. Dr. Richard.
And Lady Alma is going to take us through. There she is. How are you?
Hello. How are you?
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing quite well.
You look awesome. You look wonderful.
Thank you.
You look like you're about to travel.
Yes. I put on long sleeves.
Yes, it might get a little chilly.
It might be so.
So we wanted to hear some of your experiences with your travels.
We can begin this. Yeah, I think I begin close home to St. Vincent in the 1970s. In fact, it was 1970 with the church group, the youth group. They went camping in St. Vincent. And I was supposed to be the leader. And we went by Liat. So, and it's concerned about what we took there, what not. Yes, I had the valise with all my things in it. We went to the airport, and then we got off, got to St. Vincent, and went to a school where we were met by the priests of the church at that place. And but then we set up house, as it were, because we had an itinerary, who's going to cook, and all the day would go begin with prayers, and who would do all the different things and whatnot. So then, and I kept them in control at one time, and we were short of water, and they had to be very close to them to make sure that they didn't waste the water. But at one time, I told them they're going to have communal baths because we were planning the next morning. I think we were going to visit Soufriere. Yes, and we did go, and there were 3 other elderly persons with me. But so I look up and see where they were going. And they climb, and then they want to see the crater. I said, well, not me. So I stopped halfway. My daughter, Jenny, was there. She was the youngest in the group. I don't know. Jenny, if I got, I know. She doesn't know if I, but she went up anyhow. But that was one part. Yes. Then we came back down, and we went driving around and so on. And at night, play games and so on. And then one night they went to a party. Well, in my day, we went to a party and come back home early and whatnot. But found that the party began at midnight. And these were all young people. And I was vexed. I couldn't understand what's going on. Poor me, too old to understand young people. But anyhow, we got through that. Then another night, they decided we're going to use water. Right. Well, the other people, one thing with me, that they told me, because I have been involved in ragging at my early stage. So I only had to watch them. So then they'd use the water, the show and whatnot, and I let them do it. And when they finished, I said, well, you have to get that place clean by morning. So we moved the elder folk, we moved it to a dry room, and they clean and clean and clean. Now, time to get back home and making all the plans, to get the plane and so on. And behold, these people told me that the young folk, there were 20, 18 or so of them, they would come back by normal Leah plane and tell me I would come by a small plane. I couldn't understand myself in a little small plane. Not too small, like to imagine a small plane from St. Vincent to Barbados. Well, look like we dropped down anytime. So of course, I pleaded with them and let them know that I'm fully in charge of these young people and they have to stay with them. And I got back on the plane and we all came home together.
My goodness. So how small a small plane was that supposed to be? 8-seater?
I don't think so. I'm not quite sure.
Too small,
But
too small.
that could be the most. I hear 5 and I don't know. But that was too small for me.
So how long was that trip? How long were you in St. Vincent for the whole time? Do you remember? How long?
How long?
Yes.
It was a week.
Okay. And in those days, did they give you a meal on the plane, on the short flights?
That's so long now I can't remember.
I don't understand how you call yourself. You said that you were not young, because that was so long ago. You were young. You were afraid to party with the young people.
But they were young. They were younger.
Even younger. Thank you very much. Thank you. So what are some of the other places?
Oh, I went to England.
Right.
England, yes. Well,
that was by plane or was that by boat?
By plane. BOAC.
What's that? What's that, Lady Alma?
British overseas something.
British. Well, British.
Oh.
Well, the British ship, yes.
Okay.
When I say ship, I mean airplane.
British Overseas
Okay.
Overseas Airways Corporation.
British Overseas Airways Corporation.
Oh, wow. And that sounded like it was a wonderful trip too, because it's bringing you some laughing memories. And how long was that trip?
That trip, I stopped at Heathrow Airport in London. And then Monday, that was a Sunday, Monday. Then got the train to take me to Scotland. I was really going on to Scotland, so I stopped off in England. But on the plane, then everybody, people, the Barbadians, have all this luggage, the cake, the breadfruit, yam, even feathers. Somebody asked somebody to take the feathers with them. But one lady gave me cake.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of help her with this cake on the plane. But I took it, and then of course, by the time we reached the airport, you come to the airport, then I didn't see the woman anymore. And I look all around, couldn't find her. So I had to move with it. I did not leave it. I took it to the place I was going to stay. So the kid went with me. The people I was living at every day, they asked me about this cake. I said, I can't find the woman. Well, eventually, it was a nigger man who had married a white lady. This is the house I was staying at. And the two of them, each day, they eat off a piece, and a piece, and a piece. But
Wait, I would have done that too.
I think I would want to eat any of that.
I would not have taken so long. I would have started eating that cake the next day, Aisha. So thank you very much, Lady Alma. You are getting a lot of love in the chat. Everyone is appreciating you, appreciating your story. Somebody says you run things. I don't know if you know what that means, that you're a wonderful person. But Jenny, yes.
Let me tell you one more thing about that. The person I went at, he was the chauffeur of the mayor of London. He drove the car.
Nice.
So they came to the airport and picked me up.
In the same car.
Rolls Royce, or whatever Mia was, in the mayor's car.
in the style that you deserve to drive in, Lady Alma. Thank you very much. We have some questions coming in. Are you going to show us the valise? And Jenny, who is Lady Alma's daughter, who she mentioned went to St. Vincent on that trip. I don't know if Jenny was one of the young people in the young people dance.
Yes, she was the youngest.
You were the youngest. Right. So Jenny, are you going to show us, can you show us some of that luggage?
Yes.
Yes, there you are.
Let me see if I can.
Give us a tour of that luggage. I hear that it's some fairly remarkable luggage. Wow.
One.
Pause, Jenny. Yes.
I took this to St. Vincent, Grenada, Martinique. Some places I went. I went like 4 places and one trip. Right. And I also went somewhere else after.
This is vintage.
In the late 70s, I was older then to travel alone.
Open it, man. Open it. Let's see what's in it.
Wow.
BV. That was probably in the 80s. BV stamp.
It still looks sturdy.
Cardboard.
It looks like I could hide a young child in there.
And then I also have the trunk that came back from Scotland.
Show us the trunk, please.
Can you see? Sure.
Lower the, yes. Oh, wow. How long ago was that?
1967.
What, look at manufacturing, eh? And what is that inside the trunk, Jenny?
Oh.
Aisha says that's a proper grip.
Okay.
And that's a proper frock. Look at these. So whose clothes are these?
Some child's years ago.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I heard that child's name was Jenny.
Somebody's house coat from 1966.
Gosh. Look at manufacturing.
All right.
Wonderful. Thank you.
And you see the name on the trunk.
Miss Alma Lucas, Well House, St. Philip, Barbados. Present and represented.
Yes.
Thank
All right.
you very much, Jenny.
So
And
guess
thank
what?
you very much, Miss
Yeah.
Alma. I hope that you are going to be able to get back into traveling very soon. I hope that you will be able to realize your dream. Turn on your mic.
Could I give you a little piece more?
One more piece,
That
please.
time?
A little piece.
Yes.
Remember, that lady gave me a cake, and she never came back. She never, sorry. When I about to leave London, by that time, you know, lots of Belgians out there. They heard that I was there, and everybody wanted this thing take her home, and among them, one other person wanted a child brought home to Barbados. I said, oh no, I remember the cake. Nobody came for the cake. You imagine when you get to see you at the airport with a child.
And nobody
What the
cares.
Belgians said, where she get that child from? That was it.
Lady Alma, you were always one step ahead of everybody. And that's the wit and that's the memory that we cherish. And we are really grateful for these stories. Aisha says you're so entertaining. Can you imagine we would have somebody beside Jenny showing us the luggage now? Some child, we wouldn't even know where that child was from. So that was quick thinking. Lady Alma, thank you very much for those stories. And as I said, I hope that you will continue to tell us those stories when you're able to travel again sometime soon.
Yeah, I'm going to church tomorrow, but I know that.